Here at Igbenedion Education Center, there is absolutely every facility for your child.
Also, Principal Junior Secondary School, Mr. Collins Emokbai, thanked the parents for trusting their wards in their care and emphasized that the teachers and staff will work together to provide standard and qualitative education for their children.
The Benedict Junior Secondary School raises a generation of world-class citizens who can think clearly and analytically for themselves, respect the views and feelings of others, respect the dignity of labor, and foster world unity with emphasis on the common ties that unite them in their diversity.
The candidates were tested in English language, mathematics, and oral tests under the close supervision of the teachers and some external invigilators to check any act of malpractice. The candidates comported themselves in an orderly manner while the entrance examination lasted. Some candidates speak on their experience.
I've been training since I was in primary 3 for this exam, and now I've written it.
The paper was fine. Mostly the maths was so easy. But the challenge I faced was English, mostly literature part, because I did not know that one so much. The exam was fine. I had no experience of the problem.
Just as the students were writing their exams, their parents were being entertained by some students of the institution. There were also an interactive session between management and the parents. Some parents at the exams scored the institution high during an interview.
2 of my kids passed through here and they're in uni now and doing excellently well. As a matter of fact, that's why my baby, who is the last one, she's here today to write her exams. One thing I can tell you is that any day, anywhere, whether within Nigeria or outside Nigeria, the kids from this school, they actually stand out and they can compete with any set of students from any part of the world.
It's a wonderful school. It's a place everyone, as a parent, should long to be.
Over 200 candidates sat for the entrance examinations. Patience Osayomabo reporting.
Birthday lecture has been held as part of activities to commemorate the 70th birthday celebration of the National President, Pentecostal Fellowship of Nigeria, and the General Superintendent, New Governor Gospel Church, Reverend Felix Amabude. Rosaline Eruame reports that the lecture, which held at the church headquarters, Benin City, was attended by some notable personalities, top government functionaries, and the Honorary Romanian Consul to Edo and the other states, His Excellency Sir Chief Dr. Gabriel Usawawu Igbenedion.
The guest lecturer and former Deputy Vice Chancellor, Academics, UNIBE, Professor John Okoya, dwelt on the topic, Christian Priesthood Service in a Challenging Socio-Political Terrain. Professor Okoya, while citing the character of Daniel, Joseph, and Deborah in the Bible, advised leaders to resist temptation and not to be carried away with the goodies in public offices.
We must remind ourselves of basic Bible truth. It's in the Bible. Godliness with contentment is great. It's in the Bible. We must endure as good soldiers of Christ. It's in the Bible. What will it profit a man if he gains the whole world and lose his soul to life? It's in the Bible. What will it to generate a man of praise who know their God and do exploits of service?
The birthday lecture also featured an endowment fund lunch for Reverend Felix Amabude's foundation dedicated to charity work, and the Esamar of Benin, Sir Chief Dr. Gabriel Usawawu Igbenedion, in his love for the advancement of the work of God, donated towards the foundation on behalf of the House of Igbenedion. The Edo State Governor, Comrade Adams Oshomole, represented by the Chief of Staff, Barrister Patrick Obayangbon, and other guests, extolled the sterling qualities of the celebrant, Reverend Felix Amabude, and prayed God to grant him more years of fruitful service in God's vineyard.
We, in the Edo State government, somebody that personifies how Christ should be. He's extremely humble. He has a lot of passion for God and the underprivileged.
I love what people are doing. I love anything you are doing to help humanity, to help less privileged. That's why I'm interested. That's why I came today, to be part of this good team our father wants to start.
He's a man of high integrity. He's a man who lives by precepts and by example. And I think that's one of those are some of those sterling qualities that have endeared him to many people, both nationally and internationally.
The Esamar of Benin, Sir Chief Dr. Gabriel Osawa Egbenedion, described the celebrant, Reverend Felix Omobude, as one who has unending zeal for the work of God and contributed positively on the lives of many.
I thank God for his life. He's a man of God. He does not play prank the way he exposed transparency that he's a man of God. So I thank God. He's a man I like. He's a man that who have always been constant with me for the house of Benin. Come rain, come sunshine, he has always identified with me.
The celebrant, Reverend Felix Omobude, while speaking on his experiences in God's vineyard, advised Nigerians to emulate good legacies and put God first in all they do. His wife, Mrs. Abiola Omobude, expressed gratitude to God for the life of her husband.
It's all joy. It's all thankfulness to God and to all who have contributed to my life, including you, the media people.
At 70, so much to say, but let me say that he's a humble man. He's a man that has focus, and he's a man of the people. He has a big heart for people.
The birthday lecture also featured book presentation and goodwill messages. High points was the presentation of birthday card to the celebrants by National PFN Women. Roslyn Eworame reporting.
If you're just joining us, you're watching the news at 11 on independent television. And now to some matters of election. The tension that enveloped River State following the rerun elections across the 3 senatorial districts today was the thrust of discussion on an audience participation program. Politics today, the discussants were, however, divided on the deployment of the military for the election against the backdrop of ensuring security of lives and election materials. Deborah Ogbefon brings us details.
The discussants, Barrister Ovenseo Tame, Chief A.B. Tamans, and Bishop Usadolo Che, had diverse views on whether or not the army should be deployed during the rerun elections in Rivers State. Barrister Ovenseo Tame pointed out that the deployment of the military for the rerun elections became necessary against the backdrop of the volatile situation in Rivers State, citing series of politically motivated killings. Chief A.B. Thomas, however, ruled out the deployment of the military for the election. Chief A.B. Thomas rather advocated the need to equip and empower the police, which he noted can ensure adequate security before, during and after the rerun elections. On his part, Bishop Usadolo Uche canvassed that what is of paramount importance is fairness and justice, and urged INEC to live up to its responsibility in ensuring credible and acceptable elections. A civil rights activist, Jane Osaige, expressed concern that women are not given equal opportunity to participate in politics, even though more women are enlightened and intellectually equipped to aspire to any political office.
We're not practicing a true federalism. Because we're not practicing true federalism, every party wants to be at the power, at the seat of power in America. There should be a kind of decency in the management of the political crisis between these two gentlemen who have at least attained such status of governor and ex-governor.
One will expect for fairness, for justice, for equity, for transparency, that INEC should look into these allegations whether we are two or not, we will continue to be equal, but we are different. No woman wants to be a man. There's joy in being a woman. But I want to contribute, like I said before. Nigeria cannot fly. If the Nigerian Airways or any of the planes has only one wing, it cannot leave the ground. And that is why we are not developing.
Callers like Bishop Iso from Sabugida Ora and Sonny from Benin contributed to the program through phone calls. Politics Today is aired the same time on ITV Radio every Saturday from 10:30 to 11:30 in the morning. Deborah Ubefun reporting.
The need to encourage youth to participate in sporting activities towards improving their mental and physical health took center stage at the 2016 second annual Inter-House Sports Competition of Army Day Children's School, Ekawa Road, Benin City. Adesu Alato reports that the General Manager, Independent Television, Sineroda Ugbedi Uwose, who is the patron Blue House, was represented at the events.
Students and pupils of secondary and primary arms of Army Children's School, Ekewan Barak, displaying various sporting activities. In a speech, chairman on the occasion, Lieutenant Colonel Yusuf Jimbo, Commander Nigerian Army Ekewan Barak, represented by Warrant Officer Olufemi Ogunlabi, said that it's important that children are given the opportunity to perform some form of physical exercises that will enhance their energy and full vitality. He added that the event is a way of discovering talent that will be helpful to the society. Speaking, the head teacher of the school, Comrade Emmanuel Omaotiama, said the inter-house sports competition is in accordance with the directive given by the State Universal Basic Education for the development of the children. Comrade Omaotiama noted that despite the fact that Army Children's School is known for high performance and sporting activities, the school, however, has some challenges as regard having a conducive environment for learning and teaching.
I want to indulge each and every one of us that we should please take it easy with them. They are still very young. Whatever mistake they make, please clap along with them. Encourage them so that they will be better tomorrow. This is where we catch them young.
Education given at this level of child development must be all-inclusive. Army Children's School is noted for high academic performance and sporting activities. We are happy for the interest shown by parents for the education of their children and the support given by the PTAs to SMB of the school.
High point of the event was the participation of students and pupils in the 500 meters, 100 meters, 200 meters, 400 meters race, 4x100 relay race, filling of baskets, high jump, sack race, baton girls and boys. The event also featured race competition for staff, parents, and other invited schools. At the end of the competition, Yellow House emerged the overall winner, clinching the first position, followed by Red House, which came second, while Blue House settled for the third position. Some parents and students who participated in the event lauded the school's management for the opportunity to display their ability.
I'm happy to come to first. The Red House is great. I'm very happy that I came as second.
Everything I do, I love it. I feel happy today.
The government teachers, they are trying. I'm very happy for their event. And I thank them the way they call the result.
The transport is very fantastic. We thank God for the children.
Guests at the event were the patron of Blue House, General Manager ITV, Senior Elder Bede Uwase was represented. Representatives from Local Government Education Authority Okada, as well as SUBEB Secretary Mr. V.N. Isirua, were also in attendance. Adesuwa Lato reporting.
Some motorists in Benin City have continued to complain over the lingering scarcity of petrol in the country. Roslyn Eworame again reports that most filling stations within Benin metropolis still do not have petrol, while the few ones with the product dispense at exorbitant price.
A drive around Benin Metropolis showed that most filling stations still do not have petrol, while the few filling stations with the products dispense for between 140 naira to 160 naira per litre against the official pump price of 86 naira. Long queues were sighted at NNPC mega filling station on Sapele Road and stretched to adjoining streets. The situation led to traffic gridlock on Sapele Road. Some motorists lamented their plight over the lingering scarcity of petrol in the country.
I've been here since 3 a.m. I'm only gaining entrance to the nozzle now. Every other petrol station they sell at 140, 150. So it is only this place we get the normal price at 86 naira.
The situation here now is very alarming and perturbing. Let the government in charge or the agent in charge should try as much as possible to find a possible panacea to this ill motion. Otherwise, there may be a suicider.
I got here a few minutes before 5 a.m. and it's a few minutes to 12 now and I'm still here. So it has been terrible. By now I'm supposed to be doing something else. I've wasted about 6 hours in a filling station queuing up.
I've been here since after 5. This is 12. Unchanged.
An oil marketer, Femi Stephen Iwonsedu, who spoke on the development, attributed the lingering scarcity of petrol to insufficient supply by NNPC. He advised the federal government to give license to independent marketers to import fuel, but must be regulated by the government.
We need committed people. We need commitment on the side of NNPC to get us out of this quagmire. With the NNPC we had before, we can see that there's no hope for Nigeria because they don't know exactly what to do. They don't even seem to know the problem of fuel scarcity in Nigeria, nor do they have solutions to it. But now with Buhari coming in saying he wants to unbundle the NNPC, it's possible that we'll have people who will be devoted to the cause of trying to find out solutions. Otherwise, for now, there don't seem to be any hope. The immediate hope would have been that they allow each section of marketers from each depot to import their own fuel. Like for we in Benin, in Edo State, if the NNPC gives us the go-ahead to import our petrol, we'll be able to import enough that will serve Benin. So other marketers in every part of the...
Roslyn Eworame reporting.
With the reports on petrol scarcity in Benin Metropolis, we call it a wrap on the news at 11 on Independent Television. I'm Uyi Agumofwegbe. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.